but the framework just seems like another step up from that.
It might have been the Windows. Probably was the Windows, but it felt like the two laptops I've had degraded so fast.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yes.
got so slow, so fast, started dying so fast. Both of them. Actually, no, my Lenovo never had an issue, but my Dell, the keyboard stopped working because the battery was swelling, I think.
Oh really?
Which was
Did
cool.
you replace that battery?
Yeah, I just sent it in. That was a fucking ordeal because their whole customer service is outsourced, and so it took a year, like not a year, probably like 6 to 8 phone calls that every single time I got put on hold to like actually get things rolling.
Right.
They like had to like send me a box, then I like put it in the box, send it back to them, and then like because they don't have any like local stuff anywhere. Should have just taken it to a hardware fixer.
I almost did that for my laptop here with the thermal issues, but it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what's wrong. I think I can fix it myself.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna void my warranty, but I was never gonna use that warranty in the first place. Like, if my laptop actually just bricks itself that fast, like I'm just never buying from you again. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy from Dell again because I'm just always gonna build my own shit.
Yeah.
But like, what's even the point?
Yeah. Very much in a similar camp where got a little bit burned on the Dell, and this Asus hasn't been great. It's been fine. It's been good, but it's had issues. Like,
yeah, like I built this PC in 2019, December of 2019 / January 2020. It's been 5 years. Just over 5 years, and I haven't replaced a single part.
Yeah.
I've never had an issue with it. Except like maybe drivers, which is like software stuff or like firmware. Like
I think mine's similarly. Oh, hello, Pixel Lover. Sorry, I didn't have ground control pulled up. Oh wait. I do, but I
have ground control.
Can you see Pixel Lover's messages? Because I can't.
No, I didn't see any messages.
That's weird. Let me try restarting ground control. I just opened up the YouTube stream to test and it. Oh my god, it looked up Groudon again. God dang it.
Yeah, what the hell? Can you send another message?
Maybe we need to update ground control. I haven't updated in a while. Well, only not a huge update. Yeah, we saw.
Okay, I'm getting stuff now.
You're getting stuff now? Okay.
Yep.
I'll wait a little bit more. Did you restart it?
Okay. No, well, yeah, I just turned it off, and I don't know if it actually closed it, but
yeah.
All right. Yeah, something was wrong with our chat congregator. We were not ignoring you. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I built my PC around the same time too, because it was kind of like freshman year of college, and I think have I upgraded some parts? I have upgraded some parts, but that was mostly because I wanted to, not because I needed to. And you're still using the same CPU and same motherboard. Still have those.
Yep. I'm stuck in. Why are you stuck in the car all day? Is this part of the snowstorm? I hope you're not driving.
Yeah, better not be driving, watching YouTube.
Unless you're like at a standstill. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've never had to upgrade anything. Like I've definitely considered the one thing I do want to upgrade if I had money. Oh God, I say that so much. I was literally, this is crazy. This is a side tangent. We went to, the reason I didn't get home till so late was because we went to get the tour, and then the lady was like all hectic. We didn't get let in for like 5-10 minutes.
Jeez.
Because like lockdown outside, but she was like, sorry, like someone's moving in, and a lot of times when they schedule move-ins, they don't block off the time on like the website for signing up for tours.
Yeah.
And so she was like, I can do like a quick 10-minute thing where like we can just come back at like 11. And she's like,
Sure.
that would be so great. And so that's what we did. And we went to like PCC, which is like a like a Whole Foods type thing.
Sure.
Like fancy. And like we were in there, and I was like in awe of all the like fruits and vegetables, which is like crazy that like I see like yummy fruits and vegetables and I like get excited. I'm such a adult now. But like I was looking at them and I was like, wow, that would be so cool if I could afford to like buy all these and make cool recipes. And I was like damn, like what is going on? Anyways, RAM. I would want to upgrade the RAM on my computer.
What do you have now?
16.
Mm.
It's definitely my bottleneck.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't like really play games that require a ton of shit. Like,
yeah.
I think I like. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You guys could like make a game as a family.
That would be cool. I've successfully managed to rope my siblings into all of my game dev stuff at this point.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Sister's an artist, and my sister did the splash art for Upstream, on the title screen and all of our key art. That was all her. And my brother's a writer, and he's writing for our next project.
I know. How did all of you guys end up as like creatives?
I don't quite know. I think, we had the privilege to do so, like.
Yeah.
Juno's
was pretty supportive of that stuff too.
Yes, the community in Juno was very supportive of arts, and arts education especially. But we also had parents. Our family were well off enough that we were able to have music lessons, right, for our whole lives basically, and a parent and a stay-at-home parent who was able to drive us to all of our things all the time, right? Like, made it possible. So
that's cool. You just have to deal with the stress of like trying to, well, you don't, but like
my siblings
making an income as like a creative.
Yep, exactly. It's not so much of a guaranteed income source at all, unless you. Yeah. I mean, education's a little better, but it's not a guaranteed high income. It's like guaranteed low income. But
yeah, which is crazy.
Which is like, at least it is more of a guaranteed income. That was part of the reason I went into education. I was like, well, I want to do music and I like teaching, and always need more teachers, and so at least guaranteed some kind of job.
Right. Yeah, story writing is hard.
I'm god awful at it. That's why I'm having my brother write for our next project. I was telling my mother about it, and she was like, "Well, you should give him a cut, like give him a percentage of all the sales." And I was like, Mom, I'm gonna pay him, and most likely he will make more than we do. Like if I just pay him a flat rate. Like for a while there, Georgia, my sister, made more money than we were projecting to make on this game. I think I paid her like $200, $250 maybe for the splash art. So
yeah.
Maybe if we're at a point of more sustainable income and business, then maybe we could pull off something like that.
It's like the Balatro music was commissioned off Fiverr.
Really?
And yeah, but the guy who made it, Local Thunk, after the game did so good, and like people loved the music, he sought the guy out and like rewrote a contract so he would get commissions.
Good. Like, yeah.
As it should be. But it was very nice of him. Like he didn't need to.
Right.
Like it was his like asset at that point or whatever. But
yeah.
Imagine like working as like contract on Fiverr and like finding out that you're the music for like
the game of the year
contender.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Did Balatro end up winning any
awards? I don't remember. I don't think it ended up winning game. No, because I think Game of the Year went to Astrobot for like the Game Awards Game of the Year. I don't really know about any of the others. I mean, the GDC awards aren't until March, and I'm sure Balatro's there. So we'll get to see that award show, which will be fun.
That feels so late. It's like in like Q2 of the year, and you're talking about the games from last year.
Yeah.
I'd vote for Balatro. Very cool game. Very good. I love Balatro.
That would be fun. That would be cool, but not. I don't think that's really in the cards.
No.
There are so many better games, I think. I'm proud of our work, but there are so many better games that will come out this year. Who will deserve that recognition more than Upstream will. This is definitely tall enough now. Although, wait, let's see. Let's try to swim.
The kind of the mantra I was using for a lot of that level design was like every jump should be doable with hold to swim that's in the main path.
Yeah.
But
out of the main
skips,
path. Yeah.
I was kind of like, these
skips
don't need to be.
No, skips or whatever. This isn't a skip though, right? This is the main path here.
I wasn't even looking.
Right.
Let me look.
Yes, go here,
that's
go here.
Main.
You go down here.
Yeah. And if you wanted to change that to be like another bubble stream cannon, you could.
Sure. Yeah.
Excited to see how this ends up.
The mountain tile set?
No, just these like last couple levels.
Oh yeah.
Get like water in and then go back through, touch them up,
and just play a bunch.
Add some like detail art and stuff.
Oh yeah, are we gonna add a bear ever, you think?
Yeah, it's still on the list.
Should it go? It should be in the waterfall, right? Where should it go?
Yeah. They should be in the waterfalls somewhere.
Guess we should think about that, huh? With a spot for it.
Yeah. I was kind of envisioning just like a bare face and then like an arm.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the crab.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of swats, but it could probably swat into the water.
You could put it. Oh, you know what you could do? I don't know. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You could put it right here, like almost. You could make it almost looking over the tile set if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's reaching down and trying to push you down this chute. And so you're trying to make this jump and get past the bear's arm.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that needs to be taller.
Armed and dangerous. Again. Again. Have you tried Marvel Rivals yet?
I haven't yet, no. But this is vaguely related. I was just reading Overwatch is doing a bit of an overhaul. You read
I was
about
gonna
that?
mention that next. Yeah, they're adding like in-game kind of like skill tree type thing.
Yeah, kind of MOBA-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It seems neat.
Yeah.
Seems like a good way to shake it up, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely healthy for Overwatch.
Yeah.
It sounds like I haven't asked my like Overwatch loving friends yet, but I read some comments where people were like, "This is what players have been asking for years, like literally since Overwatch 2."
Yeah. Yeah, it seems cool, and I like there's that new game mode that they're adding too called Stadium that's like really looks to like really shake up things up. Did you read about that at all?
No.
Oh yeah, so like the big update is like they're adding in-game perks for each match, but then there's a whole separate game mode that they're like a permanent game mode called Stadium that is meant to be like sort of a sandbox mini game mode. Where you like the perks are there, but there's also like really crazy, wacky, over dramatic versions of perks too that cause like really over the top effects. And there's like it's like best of 7 matches of these like short versions of like protect the cargo, like deathmatch, all these kinds of things. And then and so there's like a separate ranking system for it all too. And you can play it in third person too. That game mode can be totally played in third person.
Interesting.
Yeah, it seems cool. I'm into it. Don't know if I'll play it, but it seems cool. Quicksilver, what's our schedule for working? How much do you work a day and per week on your game? A lot. Right now, neither of us have other jobs, and so we do this full time. Before the demo, in like the week before the demo, we were doing 12 to 16-hour days on this, I think. We would get up around 5 and work, and then we'd stream from 1 to 5, and then we would go to bed around 8 or 9 and wake up the next day and do the same thing. And we did that for 5 or 6 days maybe. That was difficult. But we got the demo out. And right now we're doing kind of standard work days. Get started around sometime between 7 and 9 in the morning and take a break in the middle and then stream from 1 to 5 and then call it a night there and maybe do some work in the evening, but usually try not to. I think it's healthy to try and build a better work-life balance. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to treat this like a job.
Yeah. Good way not to get burnt out.
Yeah.
Okay, that one goes there. And it goes here. I think it should be 3 spots. Wait, was it 3 or 4? Yes. 4. Boom. Yeah, no, I don't think I could go back to Overwatch.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just Rivals is just the same game. It's the same game loop, but better. And like, I don't know, it just feels better. Like, the characters feel more fun. Like,
yeah.
Nothing like, I don't know. Like in Overwatch, I would get so pissed getting dived by like Tracer or like Sombra. Like it just felt so frustrating. I felt like completely helpless. And it doesn't feel like that in Rivals. Like I don't find myself getting as frustrated. I get frustrated at my teammates still. But that's just part of the game. Yeah, it's just feels better.
Interesting.
I feel like a lot of the character designs are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like their abilities.
For this structure that you made here, are you able to see? Were you thinking 2 water bodies or 1 water body, which is a tunnel, which are like a?
Yeah, I was kind of envisioning 1 big one, so 1 surface across the top.
Gotcha.
And then the bottom is filled in with water, and it's a waterfall that falls down into the lake.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Oh, we should probably, I don't know. Well, maybe not. Do you think we should take out the Steam button from the main menu when the full game, when in the full game release?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Should work a day per week. Oh, I suppose we never said how much we work per week. I guess that would just, well, it wouldn't be a 40-hour work week because we work weekends too, don't we? So
Yeah.
55-hour work week, maybe 60.
Something in there. What am I missing?
It's tough.
Hey, you guys, classes.
Right. Yeah. I could not be doing that amount of time if we had actual jobs or we had school still.
Yeah.
It's tough. That might not be. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. Hold the swim. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Ah.
What's up, Lucky Trickster?
Hello, look, Trickster. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this afternoon? Sitting work for 12 hours is insane.
You take.
I mean, we take breaks. Yeah, like we usually, especially on those days where we get up at like 5, I usually would work for a few hours and then go get breakfast.
Yeah, I often have to maybe run to the grocery store or something.
Right. Do some chores.
Yeah.
Oh, that's evil. This is good.
Nice.
Pretty good at work. Nice. But yeah, I mean, that's why we also try not to do 12-hour days. We might as we get closer to release, but honestly, I don't think we will. I think we kind of set ourselves up pretty good here.
Yeah, especially because we've like set a deadline for ourselves, and this deadline has a lot of cushion.
Mm-hmm.
So if we slip, it's okay, but
if we don't slip, it means we get more time to relax,
to polish, and like
relax.
Yeah.
To just make sure the game is as perfect as it can be with the thing we've made instead of still making it, you know?
Yeah. What do we do here? Wait. That's that. Ooh. No, no, no. Just thicken these out. La, la, la.
like that. The waterfall in there. The waterfall there. Two waterfalls there. Waterfall there. There. Okay.
You really liked Brigitte? Is that her name in Overwatch?
Oh yeah, Brigitte and Overwatch. I think ended up being my. I like playing as Reinhardt. Also, what was the other support that I like playing?
Like the new one, right? Juno.
Oh yeah, Juno was fun. Yeah. She was pretty fun to play as well. I like playing Juno, and then I started. The last little bit when we were playing there, I started to get pretty good at Brigitte, or at least I felt like I was getting good.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Marvel Rivals equivalent to Brigitte for me?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Can you convince me?
Trying to think of the strategists, which are like the supports.
Sure.
Not really. There's not really any frontliney supports right now, I think.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think she's. I think once I started kind of figuring out how to play her better, I kind of got the impression that she was sort of a frontliney support, but like, I think you do better with her when you're not rushing. Like using the few ranged abilities that she has to keep the enemy away and keep up her heal uptime. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that you're sticking with the group and still doing just enough damage to always keep the heal uptime. I found that to be really successful. And then using her ult on the rare occasion where you have a few people kind of vulnerable, then she becomes a bit of a tank that you can use. Kind of want to play Overwatch now.
There's a couple of really fun supports. I like playing support and tank.
In Rivals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play DPS every once in a while, and like if we don't have one, and it's, I don't know, it's fun, but like it's also kind of just silly or whatever. But like Gundam Evolution.
Mad Shutdown. It was so good. Yeah.
Never played that one.
Neither did I.
I like. I've not played that much Overwatch. Like, for how long it's been out, I barely played any.
There's not that many.
No. Yeah, so just go to images.
Yeah. What about, can I just go to the Marvel Rivals website?
Probably.
There we go.
Okay, go to heroes and go to strategists if you can. Oh, they don't let you go to strategists?
Oh, wait a minute. Heroes. Do I need to just...
Oh, that's lame.
Duelist. Captain
America. You can
is Vanguard is tank?
Vanguard is tank, strategist is support, and I don't remember what DPS is called.
Duelist. Cloak and Dagger. Do you pick which one you play, or do you play both? For Cloak and
It's
Dagger.
one.
You pick
Cloak
which
and
one?
Dagger is kind of like Moira-esque. It's like it's like Dagger, Cloak, and I don't know who is who. But the girl is like the healer, and then the guy is like the damager, and he can like blind people, and you can just switch back and forth. Strange is really strong.
Yeah.
Groot is really strong. I like playing both of them.
Okay.
Hella's strong. Hulk is fun.
Yeah.
Bizzle one's a strategist. She just got added. Iron Fist is kind of troll. Iron Man's fun. You're just like, this is Jeff's one of my favorites.
Jeff seems
I
goofy.
love Jeff. He's so goofy, and you can like go into a shift where you just have you're like under the ground, and you just have your fin sticking up, and like no one can kill you unless they have splash damage.
Huh.
And he does a lot of damage. Luna Snow is like the best support in the game.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know this. I don't know that Marvel character.
She's from like Marvel Snapped, apparently.
Made for Marvel Snap?
Apparently, that's what someone told me. Hey, Walters Unite.
Hey, Jake. Thanks for joining the stream, Walters Unite. That's cool. Magic, Magneto.
Magneto's the other. Magneto, Strange, and Groot are the best 3 tanks in the game.
Yeah.
Mantis is really good support.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic.
Fantastic is fun. He's kind of like a tank duelist.
Yeah.
Moon Knight is such an easy duelist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his gimmick is his autos bounce between like enemies.
Yeah.
And then he can throw onks on the ground so that if they're within the range of an onk, or you shoot the onk, it bounces between them.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like you just do so much damage to people.
Yeah.
Nemore's my favorite DPS.
Oh,
Penny Parker is super fun.
Yeah, I bet she would be fun. Parker, Duelist, Psylocke, Rocket.
Rocket is my other favorite.
I saw
support.
I saw a clip of someone who apparently made it to like whatever the highest rank is in Rivals without as Rocket Raccoon without dealing a single point of damage on their account.
Rocket is the Mercy of this game.
Okay.
With more utility. She can like Rocket reses people.
Yeah.
And his healing, he's the Mercy in the sense that he's constantly healing. Loki is so fun. I love playing Loki. You can make clones of yourself. You can have up to two clones, so you can have, and they mimic everything you do. So if your autos heal and do damage, and they splash, so you just aim at the ground, and if you have all 3 of you shooting, it does insane damage. And his ult is he transforms into anyone in the game, and he instantly gets all of their abilities, so he gets their ult right away.
Wow.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Like, very like creative.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch has a diva ult.
Love me Spider-Man.
Is like Spider-Man is like the meme, like the 0-6 Spider-Man on your team versus like the 12-1 Spider-Man on the enemy team.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl is Junkrat, but like on steroids and worse. Star-Lord is Tracer.
That makes sense. Storm
is really strong.
Cool. Punisher
is like
as hell. God.
Yeah, Punisher is like kind of like Soldier 76-ish. Yeah, like you're just playing Call of Duty, but he's definitely stronger. He's very solid. Thor is so fun. He's kind of like an off tank. He does a ton of damage.
It's a cool character design for Thor. I like the character design on all these.
Yeah, he has like no cape. It's like kind of cool.
Yeah.
Venom's very fun. Venom and Captain America are tanks like where you want to like just dive their backline and annoy them.
Yeah.
Bucky is a very solid duelist, very strong.
Yeah. Wolverine.
A good Wolverine is a menace, but like most Wolverines are just bad.
Right. And then we're back to Adam Warlock.
I love Adam Warlock is one of my favorites too. He's like Zenyatta. Can do a ton of damage.
Marvel Rivals. I want to play as Ultron.
Yeah, I don't know when Ultron's coming out because they've been like doing the Fantastic Four, right?
Will now
Like,
be released in the second half of season 2, supposedly.
no, I feel like.
Oh wait, is that what he looks like? That's sick character design. Holy cow.
Yeah, no, the art is really cool in the game.
Yeah.
Like good animations and stuff. It's fun. Like every character just feels so strong. Like
Yeah.
And you can get your ult so fast. Like it's just so chaotic and fun.
Yeah.
And like occasionally though the performance just like tanks, but it's gotten better. It was worse.
Yeah.
Like Strange Portals used to crash my game almost. It's she's so like hilarious Doctor Strange Portals. Like it's a pretty fun game. Sterling and I have been having a lot of fun with it.
Good.
I want to play Jeff now again.
Yeah.
He has like a team up with Luna Snow, who's like the best support in the game. Where he like can empower his autos, and they do so much damage. Like I'll do more damage than a DPS.
Water bodies can overlap, right? On their perimeters. Okay.
Just don't overlap surfaces.
Yeah, surfaces, of course.
You should try like. You might honestly like tank in this game more.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's any supports like Brigitte, but there's a lot of tanks that kind of. They don't feel like Reinhardt, but there's a lot of tanks with big shields and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Who did I play a lot of it? Now I gotta look at the Overwatch roster.
I don't even remember who I played. I played a lot of Zenyatta.
Let's see.
And when I was really sweaty, I would play Moira because it was so easy. I was like, we need to win. Even though it was quick play.
Yeah, played a lot of Brigitte. Let's see. Played a lot of Juno when they added her.
Oh, I liked Ilaria.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lucio. I played so much Lucio.
Yeah. Well, I played Mauga occasionally when we didn't have a tank, and I didn't really feel like playing Reinhardt. Mauga's pretty good.
Yeah, Mauga is really strong.
Played a fair bit of Reinhardt. I wanted to get good at Ramatra, but I never quite cracked it. Winton.
Oh, Winton was my tank. I loved Winton. I'd go crazy on Winston. Like literally, when I ulted as Winston, it was like seeing red. Like my camera, I'm just like shaking my camera, just like don't care who it is, but I'm like going on them. Like straight monkey mode.
The new hero that they announced looked kind of cool.
I did not see them. And I'll have to ask my friends that are actually into Overwatch, see what they think about this.
Yeah.
they're gonna, because they've been like grinding Marvel Rivals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of doubt they're gonna go back, but
Right.
we'll see.
News here is Freya, a former search and rescue operative turned bounty hunter. She's got an explosive crossbow, unique abilities. She requires precision and steady aim.
Ah, so another DPS.
Another DPS, but she looks like she's got ice theme.
I wish, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't play DPS characters that much, but I hate the fact that these hero shooters always are so lopsided towards DPS. Like,
I think most people prefer to play DPS.
Yeah.
Otherwise they wouldn't be so lopsided, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like most people. I think it's the most sought after role.
Yeah. The next one after Freya is codenamed Aqua, is a Chinese hero wielding water-based abilities. It looks kind of cool. He's got this double-sided staff with water abilities. That looks kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it could be a melee hero, or mostly melee hero too. I think it would be cool if someone could crack either like in an MMO setting or maybe in like a hero shooter setting, a class system that is not tank support DPS. And I don't quite know what I mean by that is not those things, but like it would be cool if there was a system that didn't feel like it fit that mold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really know what that would entail, but I guess it would probably have to be a different type of game. Like,
yeah,
if your game is one that is combat focused, then the 3 actions you can do, or how many actions can you do? You can take health, you can give health, and that's support and DPS, and then I guess you can have health taken away, which would be like a tank roll, right? Just to soak up damage.
It's like mitigate, take, or like give.
Right.
Like a lot of tanks have like shielding.
Mm-hmm.
Give shields.
Yeah. And I wonder if you could come up with. So you either have to have a game that's not focused on like the giving and taking of health points, which then it becomes almost a different genre. Like it's not really a combat focused game anymore then, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's some way you could look at it to create something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Alright, let's see how this looks. Is not worked. Oh, it's definitely doing so.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab something, walk around for a little bit.
Sounds good. Yeah, a little short. Okay. Good. Okay. Back on the road again for another 45 minutes. Sounds like a nice drive.
Long drive.
45 minutes is a lot. That was about what my commute was past year or so.
That sucks.
I mean, it was like 35 minutes more when I was teaching this past fall. And then when I was working up in Redmond over the summer, that was, well, I spent most of the time living in Redmond, but when I didn't, it was anywhere from a 45-minute to a 2-hour commute.
Commuting is such like a huge factor for me when considering places of employment.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me work remote. I will literally, the whole like narrative around remote work is less productive is so
it's ridiculous.
Propaganda pilled. Like, if your workers aren't working, then it's not remote work. Forcing them to come into office is not gonna fix it.
Right.
Like, you're either hiring the wrong people or your structure is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I got so much more work done my internship that was remote across the country than in my real in-person job post-graduation.
Yeah. Ugh. Dishes or something. Well, it's hard to work from home when you still live, when you're you're still at high school. Not so many remote jobs you can do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're for the end game. It's supposed to be very lush.
I really like the flowers that you had on there before. Where did those go?
They're on a different layer.
Oh, okay. Must be a detail layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like Shaman.
What?
This Pokemon.
Oh, the Pokemon, yeah.
Where you encounter it. This area. It's like a
yeah
flower spring.
Oh, I just noticed what your background is.
Yeah. I am in our game.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Some physics bodies.
We could put those in the waterfall area. That would be fun.
Yeah. Is it worth going back and fixing the kelp up, remaking the kelp? I'd kind of forgotten about the kelp.
If we have time.
Yeah.
Could add it to the list.
I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna say, I won't say just kelp, but I'll put a like physics body details. We could add, I'm sure there's some physics we could come up with for each area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't break.
It wouldn't break. Not the way the kelp does.
Like, I think Animal Well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. God, Animal Well's got such a cool aesthetic.
Yeah. Not played it.
It's a good one.
But I know how cool looking it is.
Yeah. You had no.
I know, I read your mind. Mm-hmm. Were those animations or physics objects?
Animations. Interesting. Speed and updated animations accordingly. Oh, interesting. Play the animation at different speed based on the velocity. That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like just some little, like, physics bodies hanging down would suffice.
Yeah. I wonder, does Godot have like a rope class? Like a rope 2D?
No, it has joints.
Joints though. Oh yeah, yeah. You just
Joints
make
and bones.
You just
That's
make
what
some
I
joints.
used for kelp. They're a little hard to work with though.
Don't think it would be easier now that we're not using a character body.
Yeah, I think it kind of would be easier.
Avast, you scallywag. We wish to have a parley with you, Captain, or else we curse you to Davy Jones' locker.
47 raiders.
47 raiders? Wait a minute.
Irish John Games.
Irish
Whoa.
John Games? Whoa, thanks so much for the raid. We appreciate it. Thanks for sending everyone over.
We have 2 captains over here.
Yeah. We should probably pitch our game then, huh? There's people here.
Quick,
pitch the game before they leave. Pitch the game.
Yeah.
Okay, we're making a game called Upstream. It's a physics platformer where you control a salmon using only 2 buttons.
We should play the demo.
Oh yeah. You gonna play the Steam demo?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a demo on
Steam.
On Steam right now. You can go wishlist the game right now on Steam, and you can download the demo and play the demo right now. You should go do that because it's really fun, and also it'll help our numbers go up. Oh, we should send a link in chat. Give me a sec. Just a sec. OBS.
Yeah. Basically, you're a salmon. And you're trying to go upstream. And it's one big level. It's like a Faudian type game.
Yeah.
Gameplay wise inspired kind of by like Getting Over It, Jump King, Get to Work, those type of games. But it's not as hard.
Oh yeah, definitely easier.
And we've got like music. A lot of the environments are based on environments from the Pacific Northwest, where we're kind of from. We've got a narrator that kind of is a more educational, kind of encouraging you along your journey.
Yeah.
And the whole game is just 2 buttons.
Yeah, left and right button.
And then if you want to practice a certain area, you can use the 3rd special button. Where
There's also there's a built-in leaderboard on Steam right now, so you can see how fast it's taken some people to beat the game. Right now we've got 9 people on the leaderboard. Slowest 2.5 hours to beat the demo, and fastest is 30 seconds so far. Pixel Lover sitting here with 32 seconds, and they think it's possible sub 25. So if you're into speedrunning, you should go check it out and see how fast you can get.
Thank you for the facial hair comment.
Oh yeah, did someone comment on the facial hair?
Yeah.
I haven't done a run in a while. Play through it a little
I
bit.
haven't looked at the leaderboard.
Yeah, there's 9 people on the leaderboard now.
9 now, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get good enough at it, you can, it takes like 30 seconds, real quick.
The demo is, I would say, maybe the first quarter to first third of the game. And it's coming out next month, very soon. So
Let's try to speedrun it.
Yeah, you don't have to wait too long. Oh yeah, should we do a speedrun? You're much better at this game than I am. I still haven't gotten sub 2 minutes, really.
I'm choking. Okay. Ignore that. Pixel Lover hopped in to say, I'm the guy with 30 seconds.
Gotta get that recognition, huh? There's collectibles in the game. We've got salmon berries for you to find. And what kind of dev are you doing?
A lot still. We tried really, really hard. We really grinded when we got this demo finished to make it so that every system that is going to be in the game, all the physics systems, the leaderboard, all the menus, everything was in the demo. And so the only thing left is level design and some art assets for the end of the game. We have most of the art for the middle of the game done. And so I can actually give you a glance at it here. Let me pull up Godot. Here's our full level.
Yes.
So you start in this cave area. The demo consists of this beach area and the ocean area. We cut out the tutorial for the demo because we wanted to get straight to the action. Now, since with the demo, we've added this, we call this green area the lake area. This is what we are going to call the waterfall area. So there's going to be a lot of slopes and currents pushing you around.
54 seconds.
34? Is that what you just said?
54.
54. Oh my God. This here is the salmon ladder area. And this is the second to last area. It'll be the hardest in the game. Lots of moving platforms and small but difficult jumps. And then this will shoot you up into the final area, which is the mountain spring. And the mountain spring is sort of the victory lap. You should, there's not really going to be a way to fail in the mountain spring area.
Emotional tie-up.
There is some temptation, but a couple months ago, we kind of decided what systems and mechanics were going to be. Thank you so much. We're going to be in each level. Like let's see, the ocean area is pretty straightforward, nothing too out of the ordinary. But in the beach, we added breaking platforms, right? Platforms that if you stay in them, they'll break. And then in the lake, did we have something special for the lake? I don't think we did. Oh,
I mean, we made the hooks.
Oh yeah, there's hooks. Yes, in the lake there are hooks that if you get caught on a hook, the hook will pull you out of the water and throw you down.
They're broken
somewhere.
Right now, though.
They don't work right now.
We completely redid our character controller.
And then the waterfall area is focused on the currents, right? And then the salmon ladder area is focused on these moving platforms. So we have one kind of gimmick for each level. Some levels will incorporate some past gimmicks. But we kind of decided on those earlier and have decided to stick with those because part of the pitch here was to get the game out as quickly as possible and finished. When we started this, we were very much, we wanted to make a game and finish a game and release a game.
It's like our first project.
Yeah. So we started it in June, I think, of this last year in 2024, and we spent the summer and the winter kind of doing the art, doing the character controller, getting all the physics and the water physics all put together. And now it's just a matter of kind of cleaning up the levels and getting it out next month. So yeah, you should go try it out. It's fun. Not to be too like we making a good game here, but I really like getting over it. I think it's fun. I think it's really challenging, but it's very, very frustrating. And
I still have not beaten getting over it.
it's so frustrating to play. And I know that's the point of it, but it makes me angry to play sometimes. The ambient sound has been set to some extent. For some of the later areas, I haven't finished the sound design yet, but for the first few, we've done them. But our game is difficult, right? It's challenging, and the physics are weird, and you can fall all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. But I find ours a lot more fun to play. Like I enjoy the mechanics. The 2-button movement that we've made is pretty satisfying, I think, and I'm pretty proud.
It's kind of sandboxy.
Yeah, it feels a little sandboxy because you're kind of able to.
It's kind of just fun to jump.
It's just fun to mash the buttons and jump out of the water and see the water move and I don't know, see how far you can push the physics. Yeah. Right.
There's no upper limit on how much velocity you can acquire right now.
Yeah. And I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if we're really gonna put a limit on the velocity.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we've talked about maybe doing like some sort of macro checking thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like we have an in-game leaderboard, but if people get serious about speedrunning, then they're not going to use our in-game leaderboard.
Right, they'll use Games Done Quick or something.
Yeah, with like VODs that get approved. So it's like if someone wants to break the single-player game, then
whatever.
that's their decision.
Oh, yeah. But we're streaming development 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. every single day until this game is done. So if you want to join us as we get
hop in and say hi.
Yeah, hop in and say hi as we get this thing out the door. We're gonna be here every day until we get it done. Although except maybe tomorrow. I have something going on tomorrow afternoon. Maybe we might stream later tomorrow. Every single day except tomorrow. We might start. I have something at 1, but maybe after that. We'll see. Yeah. Trying to think of other cool things. We've got a crab. The crab is really annoying. Everyone who's played the game says the crab sucks. Yeah. They hate the crab in a good way.
Yeah, we had a play test in like December, and the crab was in there, but was very different and
way too easy.
It was pretty much a non-factor. Like if you were gonna miss the jump, then hitting the crab, you'd hit the crab if you were gonna miss the jump. Like if you made the jump, you were never hitting the crab. So we're like, it's time to make it harder.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate it. We're really proud of the work that we've done here. The week before the demo was a real crunch week. The game really came together in that last week before we launched the demo. We were doing like 12, 16-hour days that week. But I'm glad we did because we got the demo into a really good spot. And I feel confident that once we get these levels kind of put together here, it'll be a couple weeks of polish and then the game will be out.
Next project.
And then on to the next one. We've got the next at least 1, maybe 2 projects already scheduled. So, yeah, I'm excited for our next one. It's going to be totally different.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, everyone who's followed since joining. We appreciate it.
Yeah, this is like the most followers we've ever gotten in a day.
Most people we've ever had watching at any given time too, which is exciting.
Yeah.
It's cool to have people here. Not that we don't. The people who are here every day, we appreciate you. And we're glad that you're here. Shout out to Pixel Lover and Loki Trickster for their daily.
Yeah, Walters Unite
for coming in every day. Let's put a
couple secrets in the game.
Yeah, we got some secret areas. There'll be some references. I'm sure we'll put a cauldron and a hammer in there somewhere. I'm gonna put a rubber duck hidden somewhere for people to find. Yeah, we'll have some references. Is that a piece of that's a waterfall tile set. That's not supposed to be there. It's weird I don't think it's quite set in for me yet that we're a month away or so. I mean, give or take some time, but give a month from releasing this game because it does not feel anywhere near ready yet. But we believe pretty strongly in like deadlines and like setting deadlines and artificial deadlines for yourself to like get something done, like artificial constraints, to sort of push us to actually finish something, right? Like, can't just sit here and poke around at it forever. Got to get something out the door and get it made.
Yeah.
So, we're both currently don't have full-time jobs, so we're able to do this full-time. But I have a job that's starting in April, and so kind of want to get this done before my new job starts. And so that's another motivator to get it done. Is any game dev deadline not artificial? I mean, I don't know. I guess if you have like a publisher and stuff, those ones might be kind of real. Would you eat a whale one bite at a time? Yeah. There's a whale in our game too.
Yeah, we did put a whale back there.
There's a whale in the background. And it's nice too. Our deadline that we did set for us here, we have some wiggle room too, right? So like, ideally, we're gonna get everything done here and then have a couple weeks to basically polish the game before we release it. So, it'll be good. I'm pretty confident, and I'm confident that at least we're gonna get it done. Whether or not lots of people play it remains to be seen. I hope lots of people do, but I don't know. Depends on how many people we. Yes, give us feedback right now. Go for it. I'll make a Trello ticket right now. Hold nothing back, please. I'll even argue with you about it if I disagree. I don't think we can give a hard release date just yet. Probably by sometime beginning of March, we'll be able to say when in March it's coming out. But for sure, we can say we're planning on the month of March right now.
Oh.
I would love this, but struggle to find the drops annoying. Is it possible to have a super easy mode toggle where the gravity 1/10?
So we have two things that will help that you may or may not have already found in the settings. First one is hold to swim mode, where you can hold the two buttons down and it'll swim forward for you. That's the first one that's really easy on your hands. And then the second one is checkpoint mode. So you enable checkpoint mode, and the checkpoint mode allows you to hold the space bar down to set a checkpoint, and then you tap the space bar to reset to that checkpoint. And that way, you can retry any jump as many times as you want with no consequence whatsoever. And the narrative doesn't change. You get to experience the whole game that way. You can get all the achievements that way. Like, totally possible to experience the whole game using those settings.
This game mode drop down.
Yeah, drop down right there. It's to be a game programmer or a game designer. Not games related at all, actually. I'm going to be a software engineer.
Nice.
Yeah, we got some comments during the playtest about the difficulty and how frustrating it was. And part of that is on purpose, right? The game is meant to be hard and frustrating. But also, the playtest was rough. Our character controller in the playtest
oh my goodness,
kind of sucked. But we've totally overhauled the character controller and fixed all of the feedback that we got from that. But some of that feedback did include, like, it would be really nice to have a checkpoint mode or something that was easier on your hands, because it can be, especially if you've got any kind of like arthritis or anything like that, this game is basically unplayable. So it was pretty important to us that we added those two to make it so that our game can be played by more people.
It's fun on controller too. It's a bit easier.
Also have full controller support, so you can use any controller you want. And everything's rebindable too, so if you don't like the keys that are there, just set them to something else. As well as on controller. You could even set it to be the different, I think, right? The different stick axes, right?
Yeah, you can do like on one stick, the left side and the right side, and just like...
You can just play the game on one stick if you wanted to.
It's kind of fun.
All right, I'm gonna get back to adding some of these water bodies to the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so who was it that rated us? Irish John Game. That's super cool. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for doing that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We got rated by someone like a couple weeks ago as we were finishing up the stream. It was like 5:04 or something like that. And we were like, all right, let's call it a night. And like, as I was shutting down the stream, I saw, I don't know, it was like Arch and Alexis or something came up, has rated you with like a dozen viewers or something. And
it was like right when we turned it off.
As
like,
I was clicking it, they showed up. I was like, shit.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
See this under button for pinky ring fingers. I try that for swimming. Oh, that'd be cool. Don't have a Steam Deck. Really want one. But
yeah.
I have a couple friends who have them. Who I've got a. I had one who gave us some metrics about performance, which he said was pretty good. So I'm glad that it works fairly well on Steam Deck without us really doing a port or anything.
Fixed some of that too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did get rid of those particles that I think were causing a performance hit. So.
Yeah. But like, yeah, a lot of this project is we kind of got into game dev in like college and did some game jams, and we're like, let's release a project. And so the idea of this was like small scope and go through the whole process.
Yeah, we started with something else completely, and it was his background today is actually a screenshot from that old project, and it was like a co-op Monster Hunter, like kind of Lethal Company-esque sort of thing.
Like Lethal Company, Phasmophobia, like a little,
but like fantasy Monster Hunter themed. Yeah. And still a really cool idea. Might come back to it someday. But it was like, we were like, yeah, we're gonna get this done in 8 months, and it's gonna be easy. Idiots.
So we spent like a month in Blender
trying to figure out procedurally generated terrains and environments.
I'm like, I don't want to buy assets. I'll just make them. No. Yeah. Having never used Blender before.
Yeah. So we did that for like 3 or 4 months before we were like, let's refocus. And we were like, how do we make a game with a really small scope? What if you were only allowed to use 2 buttons? That's what small scope means, right?
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, are you doing the Brackeys jam? Or wait, is it Brackeys or is it GMTK? I think it's the Brackeys jam.
It was Brackeys.
Yeah, is anyone doing the Brackeys jam this weekend? Don't worry, you get better at it.
Yeah.
Take some practice and getting used to.
I feel like the learning curve it's not as steep as like the other Fadian games, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like, I've spent so much time in getting over it. I'm still so bad. I can't believe I haven't beaten that game yet. Like, we streamed it
we did a couple times, yeah.
Couple times, yep. You beat it.
Yep, I think I beat it like 9 or 10 times now, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We had a pretty good distribution of times for first completion of the demo. And especially if you use quick save mode, it's much shorter too, right? You get through it quite a bit quicker, you know? Like, I think we had the few people who I watched play it when they were doing quick save mode, they were able to get through the demo in like 25, 30 minutes. After the higher secondary exam, can I also join you to create games? We're just a 2-person team right now, PVR.
Yeah, we don't have any money.
We don't have money to pay anyone. That's why we have to get actual jobs once this game is done.
Yeah. But if things change in the future, you know where to find us.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like I have a bunch of friends that I made like all my college roommates try it out, and I don't think any of them have finished it. not in quick save mode.
Right.
And all of them have like over 2 hours in it. So.
Well, wait, no, one of them has, right? Because one of them's on the leaderboard.
Oh yeah. He was never a roommate though, just a friend.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, he went crazy on it. They really liked the playtest.
Yeah.
Which I was like, gosh, looking back, that playtest was so bad.
I know, it is crazy.
And at the time, we were like, "This is so fun!
This is so fun! This is good! People are gonna love this." Dude,
hindsight is 2020 or whatever.
Right? It's wild. Well, and you know what's the thing though, too? Like, I mean, I think we have obviously a sort of biased view of it, but like, most of the feedback we got from that playtest, and we got like, I don't know, 100 people played it, and 30 people took the time to fill out these big feedback forms.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's more than I expected.
It was all very positive too. Like there was, the feedback was pretty overwhelmingly like, yes, I would play this as a full game. Yes, I enjoyed the gameplay.
I kind of hope people would be more
critical.
Yeah. Because like we made it fully anonymous, like didn't require email, like.
Yeah, we're like, say whatever you want, rip into it. And then no one did.
There's like one guy who was like, I might play this. And I was like, okay, like valid.
Yeah. Well, I think there was 1 or 2 people who were definitely like, yeah, I wasn't into this. This wasn't for me. I don't like hard games. Which is totally fair.
Fair.
Yeah. And there was one question on there that was like, were the goals and instructions clear?
Yeah, we shouldn't have put that question on.
We shouldn't have put that question because we didn't give any goals or instructions in the playtest at all. Well, wait, actually, that's not true. There was like a tutorial like screen in the beginning that told you how to play and what buttons to press.
Yeah, but people didn't read that.
And no one read it. Because it said in big red text, it said, press tab to view your current progress. And then in the playtest form, it said, tell us how far you got. Press tab to check your current progress. And
it was like on the Steam page, and the announcement it had the instructions, but
yeah. And so many people were like, I don't know, it doesn't say how far I got.
Yeah.
As hard as we try, people will still find a way to ignore the instructions.
Like that's par for the course.
Right. But the tutorial and the demo in the full game is pretty... You have to sit here and...
It's pretty thorough.
Well, there's not a whole lot to go over, but like, it's like you have to sit here and practice playing the game for like 5 seconds before we let you play.
Yeah. And well, it's also like the cave area is just like...
Yeah. No consequence.
Exposition dump.
Right.
Swim your way through this cave, like figure out...
We have time to start the narration.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put another water body here. No, wait, not a surface. Oops, it's the wrong spot.
I'll look up Irish John Games.
Oh yeah, you want to go look them up? What kind of game are they making?
Pirate game.
Pirate game? I should have guessed.
This looks really cool.
Sweet. I love pirate games, man.
That's Sid Meier's Pirates.
Sid Meier's Pirates. Does it look like Sid Meier's Pirates?
A little bit, but I was gonna say that's one game I've always kind of wanted to like make a
spiritual successor.
Emulate it, yeah. The game was so fun on like my phone.
Yeah, the mobile
iPod. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Sid Meier's Pirates. That would be fun to do one inspired by. Be cool. I'd love it. They remastered that one. Definitely buy that. Let's put this here.
Follow. It's cool. I love pirate games. I was playing a lot of Sea of Thieves there for a bit in college.
Oh, didn't you and your friends like max out all the different reputations in Sea of Thieves in college?
Yeah, we got like Pirate Legend and stuff.
That's sweet. I never got that far. I played quite a bit of it. I was really into playing the story missions for Sea of Thieves. I love.
Oh, yep. You like the Tall Tales.
I love the Tall Tales, and then they did the Pirates of the Caribbean expansion.
The Disney thing was cool. It was cool.
I really liked the Pirates of the Caribbean levels for Sea of Thieves. Those were good.
No, after we like Pirate Legend, and because we just like grinded a bunch of like double XP weekends when they came up. Kind of like very meta gaming. Min-maxing, but after that we got like obsessed with fishing. Sea of Thieves. Just like we would get in a galleon and just drive around looking for shipwrecks, and then we would all just chill and chat. Like
there's something there's something to that. Like web fishing blew up this year with like a little social fishing game.
We're just like hanging out, and a lot of times people would come and just like start shooting at us, but we would just like I don't care. Like we keep our inventory, we just put our fish in our inventory, like but they never really added more to the Hunter's Call. That's the
fishing one,
the fishing guild. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we like fishing games here. We do fishing games stuff. We say making a game about a fish.
I'm going to make a fishing game one day.
Did anyone see? I told this to Riley yesterday, but it just got announced like 3 days ago. It's called Cast and Chill.
So pretty.
And has a Steam page. It's gorgeous. Oh my god. The pixel art in it is just like mind-blowing. It's so good. And it's an idle fishing game, but it just, god, the vibes are just off the charts. The reflections, oh my god, what a cool looking game.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to play this a lot. Cozy idle fishing.
Looks so good. Yeah, very much looking forward to that.
It makes me want to play web fishing again.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Also, I think there's a little bit of I suspect part of the reason that people like fishing games and that fishing games can do well is I do think it's a little bit like gambling.
Oh, it's definitely loot boxes. Like it's 100%.
It's a gambling thing, right? Like,
but low stakes. It's just time.
Well, no stakes, basically, right? Like, you're not investing anything except time, right? And because I've been playing quite a bit of Minecraft with my partner recently, and the other night after stream, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go fish in Minecraft for a bit, and I spent like 2 hours just fishing in Minecraft. And there's not even that much you can get from fishing in Minecraft. Like I definitely
Minecraft fishing is so boring.
I like Minecraft fishing.
I do it for hours. I will do it for hours. Like
yeah.
You got to set up when we would do like realms in college, we'd set up like AFK fish farms where you like, I don't know if you can still do them, but you like stand in front of a trap door, hold right click, and you just leave it AFK all night.
And then you come back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Put like a hopper below you.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. See what you got. Fishing games are so fun. Oh, I love fishing. I think partly it was like I loved fishing as a kid.
Like actually fishing?
Yeah.
Like going outside?
Like, yeah. I kind of stopped doing it in like middle school, high school. Got busy doing like important stuff like playing Counter-Strike, you know.
PVR on YouTube asks, how many years of experience do you have in programming? Well, we both
Probably
went
more than me.
We both went to college for it. We got degrees in computer science. But we also were on a robotics team in high school together. Where we went to the World Championships.
World
Championships in Houston, Texas.
Kind of against our will.
And so for that we did programming for that. That was I guess I did programming for that.
You did programming for that. I didn't do programming.
Right, you were our engineer, so you did all the like actual robot building. Came up with some crazy contraptions.
Yeah, fishing is so fun. I know, I feel like we almost gave our robotics coach like a heart attack.
Why? Oh, because we like restarted every week?
Yeah, and just like we made like an integral part of our robot out of like 6-liter tonic bottles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. I remember there's that video of us like I was either at the state or the regional championship where the robot is trying to hook itself onto this thing and like do a pull up and lift itself into the air.
Yeah.
And it drops.
Like pitching.
It like drops and like I think you dropped it like on the ground into a push up in like half a second to see if it was touching the ground.
Yeah.
It was one of us did it. It was. Yeah. Well, we had this philosophy that I think the reason we did so well is where we would, that last year, every week we started over. We started from scratch. We would take,
no sunk cost fallacy.
We would take the robot apart completely and rebuild it over the weekend. Start with basic, learn QBasic, Pascal, C++, and call ultimately got to start no degrees. Love writing code. Yeah, programming is fun. I think it's cool.
You don't really need a degree.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps. But like to what PVR is asking, I think experience, if you can get like some experience with that course, it's probably better.
Yeah. Experience and evidence of experience is better. Yeah. Degree is just evidence of experience. Like, yeah, connections is the bigger one probably.
Yeah.
But and that also that can be what a degree is for, is connections, right? Like
Yeah, literally. College is social.
Yeah, like half my first programming job in college, I got from my professor who was doing a summer research thing, right? And I interviewed with him and got that position. And because I had that summer research thing, it probably contributed to me getting my internship the next year. Like, and I wouldn't have gotten that without having the research thing, which I got basically through connections, you know? So the internship, I mean, I'm amazed I got the internship at all. That was kind of a lottery thing, to be honest with you. But because I bombed that interview. Well, I didn't bomb it, but I bombed one of them. But I think also with that robotics thing too, was starting over every week, it meant that we had a really solid code base for the robot because our code had to work with whatever robot we built that week.
Yeah.
So like our code was pretty simple and pretty modular, and it meant we got to focus a lot of the development on like making an actual robot that was capable of solving the challenges we were given.
Yeah. It's a good philosophy for a lot of projects, like with game dev, fail fast.
Right, fail fast, and also reuse stuff. Like,
yeah,
all of our saving and loading code, we're going to be using that in every project ever.
That's like a big thing in software engineering, is making like modular pieces of code that can be reused.
Yeah.
You're just like collecting little tools that make every other project faster.
Like, what else are we going to use here? We've got all of our saving and loading code is super. That was actually from our last project mostly, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna reuse that. I mean, if we do anything else with tile sets again, all of our all the tile set tools that you wrote, we can reuse.
Yeah.
What else can be reused from this project? Maybe some of the settings stuff.
Yeah. 3D is harder.
Yeah.
If we do 3D.
Yeah. I think if we wanted to, we probably, and maybe this would be a good idea to like start with the next project, is to like build almost build our own settings API that we just have like running as like a settings class, and then we build our settings menu on top of it for every game, Something like that could be kind of nice, because none of our games are going to be that complicated that will need much more settings than, like, honestly, the settings probably in this game are a little bit overboard to some extent, right?
Yeah, but yeah,
it's nice that they're
nice
there.
To keep settings simple, but like, it's good to have customizability.
Yeah.
Are any of the new viewers, are you guys working on games?
Yeah, any other game devs with cool projects that we can check out? Well, that goes there.
Started one on the weekend. 3D clone of asteroids. Wanting to try making FPV drone shooter. Ooh, that's cool. So like FPV, so like asteroids, but first person. That's neat. That's a cool idea.
It does sound really fun.
Yeah.
I remember playing like Galaga on the Wii.
There's a I used to go to this like arts summer camp in high school. Actually, I guess I used to work there in college too. And in the town that it's in, there's a pizza place that's like in the bottom of a mall. First person flying fast movement SPV drone videos. Yeah. That would make a super cool asteroids game.
Yeah.
Flying around in space like that with like, yeah. Has anyone here played Star Wars Squadrons? Was that like kind of double A Star Wars dogfight arcade game or arcadey dogfight game that came out a few years ago? I think Motive did it. And it had full VR support. So you could do Star Wars dogfighting in VR. And they had really cool flight and drifting mechanics. It was really fun. I was disappointed that it did not get a ton of support after launch. And they never said they were going to support it a ton. It was always kind of we're going to put this game out and then on to the next thing. But it was a primarily multiplayer game. So it didn't, after it stopped getting support, people kind of stopped showing up. Anyway, this pizza place that was in the basement of a mall also had an arcade in it and had a, like, I think it was like a Galaga arcade cabinet. Star Wars Squadrons was awesome. But I'm also a sucker for Star Wars anything. So like I was an easy mark. But at one point I went to this pizza place. I don't remember if I was attending the camp or working at the camp, but I was there one night and there had been a power outage earlier in the day. And so all the scores on all their ancient arcade cabinets had got reset. And so I got to put my name on every spot in the leaderboard in Galaga.
That's devious work.
I
wonder if that's something that like old arcades had to like prepare for, like have prepared like backup generators and stuff, or if they could save to like something else.
Isn't that the plot of like one of the Wreck-It Ralph movies?
Is it?
Yeah, like someone gets turned off and they get deleted or something like that.
I don't know.
Someone gets like, isn't that like the villain? Like his arcade cabinet got turned off when he wasn't in the arcade game, so now he's stuck in other people's games or something like that. I could be wrong. I haven't seen those movies, maybe ever or in a very long time. But for some reason that reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars Squadrons was good. I've gone back and played it a couple times actually. I was pretty proud of myself because I don't have all the achievements, but when I played the campaign for the first time, I played it on the hardest difficulty, and so I was like one of the first people to get that achievement. So
It was like whatever the lowest possible like percentage of achievements it shows on Steam, like 0.01 or something, is what
I've seen that on your profile.
Yeah.
That's a crazy low percent.
I know, because one, not very many people played the game, but also not very many people felt the need to play the campaign on the hardest difficulty. Played TIE Fighter in the 90s. That was pretty hard. Yeah, I've gone back and played a couple of the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games. They're fun. I like spaceflight games a lot. I'm into space games. Played a lot of No Man's Sky. I'm a day one No Man's Sky enjoyer. You go for it, PVR.
That's sick.
Elite Dangerous, played a lot of Elite Dangerous too. Elite Dangerous has been having a little bit of a resurgence this year. That's been cool to watch. Never played Wing Commander. No, I never got around. I've never played Wing Commander.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I was into Star Citizen for a little bit. Still hop into Star Citizen every once in a while to see what the heck is going on over there.
I remember when you had me download that.
It's crazy thing they're building. Will they finish it? I don't know. Maybe.
They're gonna get money in the meantime.
But they will make money in the meantime. I hope they finish it. I hope it comes out one day.
Yeah.
Let's put that there.
Did you watch the Sony, like, what's it called, like state of play thing?
No, I didn't see. I saw that it happened, and I saw some of the announcements. Oh, excuse me. But I didn't get the chance to watch it. There was someone who made a post on Blue Sky that I was like, okay, I don't feel the need to watch it. Where they said like after watching the state of play, I am further reaffirmed that I'm glad every indie game doesn't look like every AAA game ever. And so I'm sure there was a couple good things in there, a couple cool things, but I'm sure I'll come across them elsewhere. You know?
Yeah. I don't play that many AAA games. Like I'll play like competitive AAA casually, but I hardly play any like single player AAA games.
Narrative stuff. I play a fair bit of them. I like AAA games. I think they can be fun. I think Ubisoft games are sort of a comfort game for me to some extent. Their formulas works in my brain. But I don't play like all of them. You know, like I don't.
Yeah.
It's got to be the specific ones. If there's a Star Wars game coming out, I'll play a Star Wars game. What other AAA games? I was Assassin's Creed. I was Assassin's Creed.
You got it.
I used to think I wasn't an Assassin's Creed fan. I was like, Assassin's Creed games aren't that cool. Like, I don't really like Assassin's Creed games. And then I realized that I owned all of them and had played all of them. And I thought, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do like Assassin's Creed games. And I had enjoyed all of them. Iris John Games, thank you so much for the raid this afternoon. This was wonderful. We appreciate you stopping in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to check out your stream.
Yeah, we'll pop into your stream sometime. Thank you so much for stopping by.
What to do for this?
Oh, Irish John Games, you're at the last
Fallen Order is my jam. AC is good too. It's like a comfort food and video game forward. Yeah, exactly. Fallen Order was my jam. Did you play Jedi Survivor? I thought Jedi Survivor was even better than Fallen Order, and I loved Fallen Order. What's his name? Irish Sean Games. You missed the cat. Dude, you smell kind of funny. Why do you smell like that?
My cat smelled funky today.
What's going on? Say hi to the people on stream, Ozzy. What do you got to say? Anything to say for yourself?
He's looking for real estate on your mouse pad and keyboard.
I know, he's looking for a spot to sit down and sleep. Oh, there he goes, right where my mouse goes.
Good night, PVR.
Good night, PVR. Thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah.
Haven't got there, sorry, I get cheapskate. Waiting for a big sale. No, I get it.
That's what I do. I'm like, 70% off or more, please.
Yep. Yeah, Jedi Survivor was good. I enjoyed it. Oh, you know what not indie game. What AAA game I did play recently that I was pretty blown away by? Frickin' Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones was so good. Holy cow. I didn't pay for it because I have Game Pass. So I didn't pay $70 for it. But
$70?
Yeah, I think it's
that's the norm now.
Yeah, for AAA it is. Yeah. I think it's been pretty much standard for about a year, at least, if not 2.
I'm so disconnected.
But yeah, Indiana Jones was pretty stellar. So if you have Game Pass and you haven't played Indiana Jones yet, go play Indy. Yeah, Indy was crazy. I liked the Indiana Jones movies quite a lot. But I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about a first-person Indiana Jones game. But damn, they nailed it. It's excellent. It's so fun. It's so like, it's such a cheesy cliche because I know there was like the IGN review that was like, the game makes you feel like Spider-Man. But goddamn, if this game doesn't make you feel like Indiana Jones, it's the perfect like distillate or encapsulation of the feeling of, especially like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark, there's a little bit of like Temple of Doom DNA in there, but like Raiders and Last Crusade are like, it's like those feelings gamified, and they got it so good.
Lego Indiana Jones is so fun.
Lego Indiana Jones also rocked.
All the Lego games. Lego Harry Potter.
Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga
Star Wars
was the greatest. That was the top one, I think.
Look out.
Although, I did quite like the original Lego Batman. That one was fun too. It's too bad they don't really make those anymore.
They released the complete Saw
or the
Skywalker.
The Skywalker Saga.
What do they call it? There
was the Skywalker Saga, but I don't know if TT Games is making Lego games anymore. Because
Really?
I don't know if they lost the license, but there are other companies that make Lego games now, and they're not licensed to Lego games. They're like sort of creativity or puzzle games or like building games. They're really cool. I've played some of them. They're really fun. But yeah, like I don't know if TT Games is still doing licensed Lego games anymore. They might be. Maybe it's only been a couple years since Skywalker Saga came out, but I think that game was delayed quite a few times too. But yeah. I like the new Star Wars one was good. Skywalker Saga was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. But again, I'm an easy mark.
Slap the Star Wars label on it.
That's all you have to do. I promise you. I am a Star Wars consumer. Like, it's the one thing where I'm like, yep, I'll consume that happily. Give it to me. Give me more.
Did you get really into that card game too?
Oh, did I? Yep. Still got to sell those because I'm running a little short on cash, and I don't play it anymore. But the art is really cool. The game was fun too. I like playing the game, and the art is really neat. But can't justify hanging on to them really.
Yeah. Trading cards are such a money sink. Skyrim on 5 platforms.
Dude, same.
That's you.
Same, man. It's not 5 platforms because I don't really have any consoles. I don't have a ton of consoles, but I bought Skyrim 3 times on PC. Once was VR, once was on Steam, and then once was in a box set of the whole series. And then I have it on Switch, and I don't have any other consoles to own it on. But just about everything I can play Skyrim on, I do own it on. Skyrim was my first, like, big boy video game, I think. Maybe my first rated M video game, maybe. Makes me seem young, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Service point.
Ooh.
Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, Steam, Switch. Yep.
Put Skyrim on the Switch?
That's where I have it too. Yeah, Skyrim on Switch is great. I love Skyrim on my Switch.
That's crazy. I always forget how strong the Switch is.
Well, it doesn't run perfectly, but
oh.
it's pretty, I mean, it's good. It doesn't run bad either. It's not as nice looking as like the most up to date like remat or like special edition that they've released or whatever.
Yeah.
But it looks good. I think there's rumors that they're doing either a remaster, or a remake of Oblivion, which could be coming this year, which would be pretty sweet. That would be fun. Only really played on Steam Deck. Most of my games to the deck. Oh, Steam Deck would be cool, man. But I can't justify buying a Steam Deck when I have a Nintendo Switch and I have a gaming laptop. There's no reason to buy a Steam Deck then, you know? And especially like
Steam achievements
with Game Pass too, like, and game streaming on my phone. Anything that comes to Xbox, I can just play on a controller using my phone too. So I don't know.
I collect consoles. I think it goes -8.
Okay, last water body here.
How much is a Steam Deck? How much was a Steam Deck?
300 to 650, depends on which one you buy. The thing is though, I'm not buying a Steam Deck if it's not Steam Deck OLED. I got an OLED Switch and I'm never going back. LCD is 350. Yeah. I can't go back to non-OLED portable gaming. It's just so good. The OLED Switch is awesome. I love it. Makes me sad that the Switch, I think the rumor is that the Switch 2 is not going to have an OLED screen, which sucks.
I can't believe they're doing that.
Nah, they're doing it so they can sell an OLED one in a year or two.
It's so like money, blatant money. I've been very much on the downhill for Nintendo. supporting.
Maybe that's why they didn't approve us for upstream releases because you said you don't like Nintendo on stream, and they came and they saw.
I don't like how they treated Power World, dude.
We have OLED Switch too, but I love SD. I even play WoW on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, PC stuff on Steam Deck. Maybe once I get more money here, start working, I'll get a Steam Deck. But I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't play a ton of games right now. Don't have time. Got to get this game out.
I have so many games that I've been meaning to play.
Yeah.
Like, so many games.
Mm-hmm.
And I had them on my wish list, and some friends just bought me games for my wish list for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I own all these games that I've been wanting to play, but I haven't touched them. Like, I've got like Dave the Diver. I've been meaning to dive into that one.
Yeah.
I got Cult of the Lamb, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, I've heard.
That one's been on my wish list forever. I want to play so much more Balatro. I want 100% this game.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, quite the endeavor. You have to like beat you have to beat the game with every Joker on the hardest difficulty.
Ooh.
Steam Deck sounds so cool. I definitely want a Steam Deck. Just ain't in the budget. Shoot. Just paint these on. Got switch scenes. The tile set painting runs so slow if you have a big scene open.
Oh really?
Yeah. I would say we should do like another game stream, but I don't think we have time.
Yeah.
Our current schedule.
I mean, maybe we might be able to do one. I think we just gotta. I mean, maybe. What day is it today? Is today Friday? No, today's Thursday.
My countdown says 18.
18 days until we need to be done. Our deadline.
Our deadline. Yeah.
Let me look at Trello real quick.
Like, I think we should do like Jump King or like Get to Work.
Have you played Chained Together already?
Oh god, yes, I played Jade together. Yeah, that game, it looks kind of like an asset flip, but it was honestly so fun.
Yeah. Did you guys finish it?
No.
What marketing have we been doing? Not enough, I think.
I feel like for our amount of time,
maybe,
or like talent, like we've done a good amount.
Yeah. All time's favorite mobile game player. We have social media, right, everywhere, and we post on like TikTok and YouTube occasionally. Should do more because we get noticeably more wish lists whenever we get a TikTok that has a few hundred views. So TikTok is good that we should do more of. And then we also have just started, now that the demo came out this week or last week. We just started sending out emails to content creators and trying to get people to play the game on stream or play the game on a YouTube video or feature it in whatever their content is. So our goal is to try and hit 1,000 people contacted, which is a mighty big number, but it's good to shoot for the stars, yeah. Yeah, that's been our primary thing right now, is emailing and like DMing people on social media, filling out forms. Oh yeah, there's
like this streaming.
Oh yeah, and then streaming, I guess, too. There's that one podcast too that I found. I got to fill out that form to see if we can go at that one guy's podcast.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I really think we just need someone with a big enough following. And it doesn't even have to be huge, it just has to be big enough, right? To play their game on stream. No, I don't think so.
It's honestly more of just a way for both of us to sit down and commit time.
Yeah.
Daily. Like it's like, here, okay, 4 hours every day.
Yeah.
Like your focus is committed.
And we work more than that. Like we generally work like a full work day.
Work internet, I don't know.
Right, like we, start around 7 to 9 a.m. and then we work all morning, take a lunch break maybe, and then we stream from 1 to 5 p.m. And so it's nice for that sense. I'm sure we also could be farming more from it too if we wanted to be like getting clips and stuff. There hasn't been anything super clip worthy though, I think. Like
yeah.
I don't know. We've had like a couple of like, oh, this is some good advice. We should clip that. And then the clip is too long and too like winding, and so I just end up like re-recording a TikTok for it or something anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Twitch streaming drives many wish lists. You know what was interesting, wish list related, is I've read quite a bit around that when you get a game to 10 reviews, it gets a big boost in the Steam algorithm because it starts getting put in the discovery queue. Because that's, I guess 10 reviews is the threshold for that. And so that's why all the indie devs want to get their 10 reviews pretty quickly and get those so that they can get in the discovery queue for people. And I also thought I read somewhere, and this could be wrong, that demos can also show up in the discovery queue. Our demo got to 10 reviews in like 30 hours or something. But we did not end up getting any sort of algorithm boost from Steam. And so I've become skeptical of that 10 review threshold kind of idea.
They disable it for demos.
Maybe it's disabled for demos. It very well could be. But I was very hopeful. I was talking on social media. I was like, we got to get to the 10 reviews. It'll give us a big boost. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I actually don't know if this works for demos or not, but
did you post that to Instagram?
I think so. Yeah.
My mom texted me.
Oh no, really?
It's like, did you guys get to 10 wishes? I was like, yes, mom. Like, don't worry.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, my conclusion is I don't think the 10 wish list thing matters for demos. And maybe it's just that, like, even despite the 10 reviews, we just weren't driving enough traffic. But
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. I was telling, I don't remember, did I say this before we got raided? But I've successfully, cat is sleeping on the desk right beside this tablet. Oh, cute.
Yeah, they like to say hi.
Mm-hmm. But I have successfully managed to get all of my siblings involved with our game development now at this point.
Yeah.
The cover art for Upstream, all of our splash art and our key art, that's all done by my sister, she's currently going to school for animation and illustration. And my brother, who is a fantastic writer, and is currently going to school to get a degree in English, is writing the story for our next game. He didn't write this one. I tried to get him to write this one, but he didn't want to.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. Exactly, a family affair.
Okay.
I'm curious if anyone, I want to check. It's been an hour and a half now. I want to see if anyone's finished the game and gotten on the leaderboard. See if we got anyone new up there.
Thank you. Thanks for chatting.
I go have a great stream. See you next time. Hey, yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. We appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. Nope, still 9 entries on the list.
Obi, come here. What are you doing? He's screaming at the ceiling.
Grab the demo on my breaking 20. Heck yeah. Make an itch page.
Come here, buddy.
We should probably set up an itch page too, shouldn't we? Although, I don't know, we've got the Steam leaderboard built into the whole thing, so maybe it's not.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, itch is a pretty small portion, but I don't know, you never know. Maybe we find a community there. Might be nice. Basically just runs without the leaderboard, right? Just turn off the Steamworks stuff.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that's working good. Oh, good kitty. I think he wants kibble. Just on a little bit of a diet. Little bit of a cut.
I'm gonna go grab my water bottle.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. You gonna lay down? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Gotta test how these colors look. Payment, use PayPal? I'm not actually sure.
What's up?
You might be. You'll be able to answer this question.
Or Pixel Lover's question?
Yeah.
For payments, do you use PayPal to receive money? No. So, when you make a
Steam
when you make a Steam developer account, you have to attach like tax information and a bank account to your Steam account. And so like when we set up our LLC last summer, and got a bank account specifically for the company. And so I think once we start selling the game, we will start getting payments from Steam directly into that bank account. And then we'll have to start filing taxes for the company. Although to be honest, I'm probably just gonna hire an accountant to do it once in April, once the game is out.
Nah, tax evasion.
Yeah,
that's a joke. Probably.
Yeah, we'll probably hire an accountant so we don't screw it up. But yeah, I think it'll be like every 2 weeks or something, every week. I don't actually know how often it works, but like basically just gets paid directly into our LLC bank account. And then I'll be honest, this is part of the reason why I think we need to hire an accountant. After that, I don't know how it works. Like, do we need to then give ourselves paychecks that have tax also deducted from it? Or because it's like a small LLC, is that money considered taxed already? Like, I don't know if we need to be like given paychecks outside of that or not. So that's what an accountant is for, right? Tell me how to do that stuff. I just set it up. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, I've like only used itch for game jams, really.
Yeah.
You see what Sean C Studio said?
It's just a large open bucket of mostly asset flips or tutorial games. Yeah, I've yet to publish on Steam. Yeah. I mean, people do publish their games on itch, I know. And it's like, you can publish DRM free, and I think you get either all or a much bigger percentage, right? It's not like Steam's 30% cut. It's either a no percent cut, or like something small. I think. I could be wrong about that, but my understanding is it's better for devs, but there's just not as many people there, and because it's free to post things on itch, it's easier, and so there's more asset flips and shovelware, right? With Steam, there's still a lot of that, but cost $100 to put anything on Steam, so a little bit of an investment, right? But you get that money back once you've made like $1,000 or something.
Gotta gamble on yourself.
Exactly.
10%.
10% on itch. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right.
Let's take a look at this background.
No.
I kind of wish the maybe you might know if there's a way to fix this actually, because you've used it more than I have. Never mind. Got it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I wish there was a way that the tile map tool didn't like push the tile map you're editing all the way to the front, so I can't see anything else. But there's just a toggle for that.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, mostly I'm thinking mostly used itch for game jams. There are some developers like indie solo devs that I follow that have released some small games and tools on itch, and I buy things there sometimes. Some 3D modeling tools I've gotten from there, and but yeah, done a handful of game jams too on itch. I love itch's like game jam tools. They're really cool.
All right. Cats have been fed.
Nice.
Look nice, honestly, with like a. Did I put that on the? Yep. Okay. Classic. Wrong layer. Nice. Okay. Tried replacing this color with like a gray.
Overall stuff to do. My domain housing is wrong. Can't fix till I move domain. Do you need a domain for Steam page? Nope, not at all. No, you do everything. Everything Steam related is done through Steam. Just costs $100 to get a slot for your game, basically, and 30% of all your sales too. But yeah, our website is pretty bare bones. But I think it's kind of slick that way.
Yeah.
I like minimalist websites. $100 per game published. Yep.
But you can get it back.
But you can get that money back once you sell a certain amount. Then they refund you the $100. It's to prevent against people just putting tons of whatever the heck they want, right? Tons of spam on Steam.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Do you remember the Steam Greenlight system?
Like, wasn't that like an old getting things like approved?
Yeah. Oh, Unreal. Almost 50% gone on sale. Yep.
Really?
Oh, wait. Doesn't Unreal, but doesn't that only kicks in once you make a certain amount, right? The Unreal, I think, isn't that free for like the first $100,000 or something? And then once you start making above 100K, then you have to start paying fees. I think it's like $1,000 pixel lower. I think once you make $1,000 on your game, then you get the 100 back. Or it could be once Steam makes $100 or $1,000. So once 30% of your sales is $1,000, so like $3,000-ish dollars. I thought Unreal's license fee only came into effect once you hit a certain threshold. I could be wrong though. I don't use it. $1 million in gross. Epic takes 15%. Yeah. Yeah, Unreal is free until you start making tons of money, and then they start taking a percentage. But you can reduce or waive that fee, I think, when you sell your game on the Epic store. If you get your game on Epic, then your sales on the Epic store won't have that. I forget which fee it is. It's either the engine fee or the store fee will be waived, I think, if you sell your Unreal Engine game on the Epic Game Store, because it's like their platform, which is kind of cool of them. But also you got to be making $1 million gross for that to apply anyway. So
yeah.
Epic Store Market one. Yes, Epic Store Market is much smaller. Which is why they have those kind of things to try and lure you in, right? And you know, whether or not that's worth it for you depends on your game, your team size, right? All that kind of stuff. I see a lot of people, like, obviously they do a lot of exclusivity deals too, right? And I think for certain teams, like, that could be the best move, right? If you're not sure that your game is gonna make enough money on its own, but you can get some money from doing an exclusivity thing to guarantee some income, I totally see why that would be the right move for your team.
Yeah.
Not sure I could ever do it myself personally, but also I don't technically do this as a career, right? I don't have yet. I do it Mostly, it's a hobby that I want to be a job. But like, I don't have a team of 5 people whose salaries and health insurance rely on the success of our product.
Mhm.
You know, I might feel differently if we did. I need a better game, maybe publisher. You don't necessarily need a publisher. Yeah, that's not true. They do. You can work with Epic without a publisher for sure. But the quality of your game, that's a whole other question entirely. There are games with publishers that are bad, right? So
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, working healthier games are a hobby. Would be pretty awesome to make this a career. That's the dream, right? To be able to make enough money from selling games to, you know, pay the rent, pay for insurance,
In this economy.
pay for groceries. Oh, hey, it's snowing out. Is it snowing up near you?
Might be raining. Let me look. I was laying on my leg. Oh. No. It looks like it might soon.
Yeah. Might be a little bit of snow heading your way. Yeah, that's the dream. But can't get there without making a game first, so.
Yep. Got to start pumping out good games.
Good games, small and fast. 2 every year.
2 games, 2 people, $2.
$2.
So cooked. Chat, are we cooked?
I think 2 games a year is a good goal. Keep them smallly scoped enough. Maybe every once in a while do something a little bigger.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends if we bring on an artist at any point too.
Yeah, if we could like find a artist.
Wish my sister was done with school.
Yeah.
Just have her do this with us.
It's like it's hard because like can't pay them. So
Right.
like we need to like find someone that we're like already friends with.
Right.
Be like, hey, you want to do this with us?
Right. Has to be
Like,
someone.
I don't want to like interview people. Like
I know. Yeah, I don't want to interview randos. Like, I want it to be someone we know, and it's got to be someone like we know really well and we trust fully, right?
we're so cooked.
Trying to think. Is there anyone we know from high school who we're really good friends with and like went to school for art?
I've actually thought about this before. I already have an answer to that question.
You do?
Yeah. Edgar.
Oh my god. I've actually, wait a minute. I've thought about that before too. I've thought that, what would be this I think I
C++
made a pitch.
is hard.
C++ sucks, dude. I like easy programming languages like Python.
Yeah.
I've had this idea. I think I've pitched this to you of a wacky rhythm FPS, a rhythm shooter with a soundtrack written by Edgar and all of the character art using his like crazy paper cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I think could be so cool. It'd be a ton of work. Like that is not a small project.
Yeah.
But like, it
It's
would
such
be
a cool style.
and to have a game be that style and to be like punchy rhythms with his music and that animation, like, oh my god, that would be sick. Do you know Edgar lives in the area?
He went to school in Central.
No, but they live in
Did he move?
Olympia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm almost positive they do. Yeah. Because I saw Anna like a little bit ago, right before he graduated, I think.
Crazy.
And they were gonna move to Olympia.
He has like a lot of TikTok followers.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, here I have it pulled up.
I haven't looked him up on TikTok.
He has 89,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, he had a couple of videos go viral.
Wow.
This one was like 1.5 million. Like, this is what he does.
Why don't we just ask Edgar to promote our game? I'm sure he would do that for us. We should just ask him to make games for us too. Now I want to look him up. That's so cool. Does he go by Edgar Eric still?
Just look up Edgar, his full name. Just look up his full name, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. What's his YouTube? Let's check his YouTube. Two YouTube links. He's got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Wow. Well, that's so awesome. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edgar would be a good person to reach out to.
He got like offered to go interview with Adult Swim.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, and he turned it down.
What?
He was like, I want to finish college.
Oh my gosh.
I think that might not be true, but
wow. Huh.
But he's so talented. Like,
I know he's like the one person who we went to high school with who I was like 100% positive he's gonna like develop an actual following for his art. Like, genuinely has the skill and the like the spark for it, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the audience overlaps there much.
Right.
We should bug him. That'd be so funny.
We should bug Edgar.
Okay, but if he's in the area, like,
we should hang out. Well, first of all, we should just hang out. Like,
I didn't know he was over here. I thought he was still.
No, I think
state.
I think he graduated. Either this past spring or this December. I think it might have been in the spring because Anna was talking to me about going to like see his senior recital, but it was the week I started my internship, and so I was like living and working in Redmond, and so I couldn't go because I would have had to drive across the pass, and I was not going to do that my first day of my internship. But but I'm pretty sure he graduated last spring, and then although there was maybe they were going to move to Portland, I don't remember.
I think the background tile set should be like a mount, like rocky, or do you think it should be more green, like trees? Leica Studio.
Leica's their core line. Vox Trolls, the stop motion.
Yeah, he does stuff like that.
Yeah, he does stop motion animation. I think, isn't Leica in Portland? Maybe they are. Maybe that's why he wants to go to Portland. I don't know. I think the background.
Yep.
I was kind of imagining a gray, but what do you think? What are you thinking?
That's what I was kind of about to start diving into, but I just wanted to think about it more. With like,
it's just outside of Portland. Yeah, that's what I thought.
oh, you know what could be cool?
Hmm.
Have the background tile set be clouds.
Oh, that's a good idea. Fish
So
heaven.
you're yeah, so like literally.
Yeah.
So
like
it's
that.
kind of like the mountain spring is very
Mhm.
lush. And then you've got a cloud layer, and then you're looking through that, and you're looking at
the
mountains.
Yes. Yeah, I think that could work.
Okay. Brighten that up a little, drop that. Gray cloud, kinda. How do I make a cloud tile set? Just kind of bumpy.
Cloud. Puffy.
Oh, I could make it kind of orange to kind of
To do the sunset.
sunset. Yeah. Might actually look really nice.
Yeah.
It's falling together in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. I think this is just a note. Doesn't have to be anything we do super soon. But the skies in the background.
Yeah.
The background
I need to update those.
need to be updated, or at least make them match the like. Or I guess are they all the same? They are the same, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of touching up I need to do in there.
Oh, I
think-
just go.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say I just remembered that water bodies will break if they're too thin.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta like hide their thickness.
Yeah. This one I think is big enough. Yeah, so you have to just make them bigger inside of the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I have this. Are you looking at my screen right now?
I'll pull it up. I was looking at the Twitch thing, but yeah.
I've got this idea. So there's going to be a current pushing you down here, right? And so it'll be very slow, but you'll have to jump from here to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this will be no current, but there will be a current pushing down here,
Mm-hmm.
and a current pushing down this part of the Y, and a current pushing down this part of the Y. So it's like a funnel pushing you down, and you have to jump over the funnel to land here, and maybe this is where the bear obstacle can go.
Yeah.
And so if you get hit by the bear, you get put in the funnel. It sends you back to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna try putting light currents on pretty much every single slope in here.
Okay.
Means I need to get the current effect fixed up and looking better, but yeah. I've got pretty much every water body in at this point for the water or for the waterfall area. I just need to start cleaning it up now.
Cool.
And then maybe put in some waterfalls for some make it look nice. Tie it all together, I think.
Yeah, a lot of times.
It's just,
What?
thinking about how far these waterfalls will have to fall. You know?
We could also change that so those. It might just be easier to make them not waterfalls. Just like change the tile sets.
Sure. Well, this hole has got to stay here. This is the pitted.
Yeah, we keep the hole, but we put like guards on the edges, so they're actually just little like water bodies.
That is a long fall.
Yeah.
Imagine being here, doing this jump. Oh, see if I can get it.
My goodness.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oops. 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 That's good.
I think I'd cry.
Especially that close too. That's like the second to last jump or something.
Yeah.
Before you get to the third to last jump.
Yeah, till you go to the void.
Right. Now this is fish heaven.
Might be the other one. It's like perfect color, actually.
No. Oh gosh. Ooh, that was weird. Let's maybe recreate that. Just like got this water body to break. Right there. Yeah, if you hit this water body.
Show me again. Oh, it's definitely clipping.
With is there a perimeter point close to that? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fix it here.
It's clipping with itself.
Okay. So let's point here. Playing demo, very fun. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying it. Let us know if you are able to finish it and get on that leaderboard.
Yeah, move. It's that one.
This one here?
Yeah.
In the middle? Wait, how is that causing it to clip?
Well, it's not actually clipping with that point, but the line that's being drawn is too close.
Oh.
The angle is too intense.
Gotcha.
You need to like
yes,
add one straight below that.
Can't this just go here?
So, no, because that's a hidden area.
Oh, gotcha. So we
So
just need to add another one.
Yeah, just like
right
Control
there.
D.
Well, no, it needs to go down here.
Yeah.
Um,
Go.
This should work if we put this guy up there and then put it right here. Yes.
Yeah, and then in the scene tree search, just search like hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hide that. Or shoot, no, be in the tile map. It's beach tile map. You can see it. It's no, you have it already. It just needs to be expanded.
Gotcha.
And hide, I think 3. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that looks good.
Cool. I'll go test it real quick.
Oh, those inner tile sets are all messed up.
What key is cross? Save says save is cross. Cross?
Save is cross.
Are you playing with the controller? I bet cross is the X button on PlayStation controllers.
Yeah, by default it's X.
It's X on Xbox or on PlayStation?
I think whatever.
Yeah, PS4 DualShock. It's the X button. Technically, that's called cross, I think.
Oh.
In like their official terminology.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can actually look.
So yeah, the X button should be.
Yeah, cross. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, on Xbox default is A. That's what I've always tested it with.
Right, is it the Xbox?
We have cross. I got, yeah, cross, circle, square, triangle.
Maybe call it X. I don't think we can. I mean, I guess we could do it like we could set it manually, but we're just using the official names for the buttons. I mean, I don't know. You're the one who set up the controller mapping. Maybe that's easy to do.
I mean, I would just change the string.
Just change the string.
I'm pretty sure I got these from like a pretty. I got these strings from like a extension, like a big like controller extension for Godot.
Yeah,
a bunch of people use, and so I'd assume that these are kind of like the standard. I just like grab these.
Yeah,
strings.
I don't think I've ever heard it called. Well, I'm trying to think. I definitely have heard it called cross before. But I also am not an active PlayStation user, so like I don't really know. You know?
I'm looking on like I just googled cross or X, and there's all these like articles and like Reddit threads that are like, I've always called it X, but apparently Sony calls it cross.
Yeah. I think officially you have to it's called cross, and if we were ever to port the game to PlayStation, it would have to be called cross then. Although technically I think if we were to port to PlayStation, we would have to have a visual representation of the button as opposed to the just name of the button. Because for console ports, they want it to be pretty clear what the key is. Okay, let's test, make sure that this fixed the water body. Okay, cool. That looks like it fixed it. Hit it pretty hard. Yeah. Looks good. So Unreal called it gamepad face button bottom. That sounds like the super generic name for all controllers.
That would kill our UI if they try to put that string into that.
Right.
Cooked.
How many salmon berries are we thinking for each area?
Like 3.
3? Yeah, okay.
I think is what we talked about.
Have you used C# and Godot very much or at all?
No.
Hmm.
No.
I wonder if it's faster than GDScript is or not, or if there's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think if I don't think it'd be worth changing at this point, but if any of our physics math could be done slightly and be slightly more optimized if done in C# versus GDScript. Let's see. Just those area boundaries. I think GDScript is better for the engine. It's the integrated language for it. I would feel similarly, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that C# is fully integrated. So everything that GDScript can do, C# can do in the engine. At least I think so. I could be wrong. And if that's true, then the difference really is just which one is faster, right? And I think it also depends on like what you're doing with it, probably. That makes a big difference, right? But it's more just curiosity.
Kind of sounds like what I'm reading is that C# is faster for non-engine things, but if you've gotten to the point where you're trying to scrape performance out from that, you probably need to refactor.
Interesting. Yeah.
And like it's not actually
It's not that big of a difference.
That's not why you should be switching.
Sure.
Figure out what to do for this.
Let's see. Okay, where? Waterfall area. Lake area. There it is.
See.
Let's add another. Waterfall collision balloon.
cross X, X. It's oriented that way on the button too. Stony thing. I guess. Nintendo does this too. When you apply for export publishing, all words in game have to be Nintendo's words. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think Nintendo's really strict about that kind of stuff for their certification
Nintendo
process from what I've heard. Pretty cool to put a game on Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe once if upstream is successful and gets a big audience, then we might explore putting it on consoles. But it takes time and money to do so, and we have neither. So.
Small.
Okay. Looks good. Man, break wasn't long enough. Want to play upstream more. Found the first secret. Ah, nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There's a decent amount of stuff to find in the demo. 12 hidden secret areas and 6 salmon berries. Some of them are pretty well hidden too. Took some people a while to find a couple of them. I had one friend text me the night that we released the demo. And it was out. She texted me at like 2 in the morning, and so I didn't see it till the next morning. But she was like, "Like, where to push slam the gas to get to launch."
The whole game.
Yeah, that's the whole game. And that's how you start learning how to do skips too, and start speed running.
It's all about the setup.
Yeah. But she texted me and she was like, "I've been playing, and I'm missing just one more salmon berry and one more area." One more secret area. But I'm really tired, so I gotta go to bed. And she'd been playing for like an hour and a half. And it was like 2 in the morning.
Wow.
So I was like, well, good. I'm glad it was fun.
Yeah. Go to bed now.
Go to bed. Hope you got some sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be responsible.
I read an interesting story, sort of related to that, about World of Warcraft, I think, where the developers on WoW had this problem where people, maybe this was a Pirate Software TikTok or a short, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe he was talking about it. I don't remember if it was him or if I read this in like an article somewhere. But he was talking about how the developers on WoW had this problem of players burning out because they were playing too much. And so people would get burnt out on the game and stop playing. And so they tried a couple things, like they tried making it so you didn't get as much XP for things. And then what they ended up, and I don't remember if this was the solution that ended up working or not, was like the idea of getting double XP or 1.5 XP for the first couple hours you play every day or something. To just encourage people to focus on just playing those hours every day. To sort of min-max players, basically.
Yeah.
And it worked because people stopped burning themselves out because they stopped playing forever, because the best use of their time was just for those first couple hours of play every day. So they stopped playing for 7 or 8 hours because it's like, well, why would I play for 5 more hours when it's not as much XP?
Yeah. What berry was Shansi Studio talking about?
Classic WoW is super grindy. Played several hours a week still. Got a buddy to play with. Talking about the salmonberry between the ocean and the beach, the first couple road jumps you make. Super grindy. Yeah, I've played a couple MMOs I've gotten real into. Some are kind of grindy. I think the best MMO I've ever gotten into. Oh gosh,
I've played a little bit of WoW, and WoW is fun.
Arcane Legends.
Arcane Legends. Oh yeah.
The mobile game.
I've gone back to Arcane Legends a couple times. Re-downloaded it, found my old account.
Yep.
It's kind of fun to go back to. No, I really like Star Wars: The Old Republic, of course, Star Wars game. But that's more of a single player MMO, right? It's got like branching story decisions and like fully voice acted cutscenes for like every single quest. So like that. Guild Wars 2 is not much grind. I really love it. It's so huge. Yeah. And then the other one that I really, really love is Elder Scrolls Online. I think Elder Scrolls Online has the best gameplay of any MMO. Personally, I think the actual combat mechanics of Elder Scrolls Online are excellent, and I love the build crafting of ESO. I get so into it, and like all the different status effects that every armor set can have, and every weapon set, and then you like combine build crafting in ESO is so fun, and there's so much game there, and it's not subscription based is the other thing too. It's a one-time purchase. And technically, like all of their yearly DLC, you have to buy a yearly like expansion pack to get the newest stuff. But they, every few years they phase in their oldest DLC into the base game. And at this point, the base game is like $15 or something, and it has such a stupid amount of content in it. It's ridiculous. Like. Yeah, ESO, if you're looking for a new MMO with tons and tons of stuff that isn't subscription based, ESO is great. My biggest gripe with ESO is that and I think pretty much every MMO does this day, so it's more of a gripe with MMOs in general, but like a lot of their monetization comes from loot box based cosmetics, which is just gambling. And
I mean,
don't love that.
I need to be careful. I'm like okay for loot box based monetization models when when it's just skins. So it doesn't affect gameplay. With an asterisk though, because I do not like. I'm not a fan of CS:GO's model.
How is that different?
CS:GO is through Steam, and so you can. There are so many CS:GO gambling websites. You should go watch CopyZilla's videos on it on YouTube. It's crazy. But there's like actual gambling sites, and it's like a loophole in the law. So like underage kids upload their skins, and you can trade them for real money.
Well, I think that's kind of my problem though, is I think yes, technically like you can, when you're with all these MMOs that have in-game money that you buy and then you can spend it on a loot box, right? They don't have any monetary value anymore. That money is spent. But it is still
contained.
But that's the thing, though. I think it doesn't matter because it's still the encouragement of basically gambling. Like, it's still.
I don't know. I
don't love it. I'm not like immediately opposed to it, but I don't think it's great that some games' entire like business model basically is built on taking advantage of people's gambling addictions and giving kids gambling addictions, right? Even when it's not actually gambling yet, it's setting them up to be addicted to gambling in the future. And they don't even know it. Is the problem.
Playing games with your son sounds fun.
Yeah, much better than gambling.
I don't have kids. I have cats.
Yeah, I have cats. They play games too. It's called Let's Wake Up at 4 a.m. Although I guess kids probably do that too, huh?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
See you later, Pixel Lover. Thanks for stopping in.
Lover. Yeah, I hope the rest of your drive is good if you're still on that. Yeah, it's like, or like, okay. League of Legends. Bear with me.
Uh-oh. Where are we going?
They make all their money via skins.
Sure. Yeah. But there's no loot box associated with it, is there?
There are loot boxes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you get, the way it works is you get keys.
Okay.
Just by playing the game. Just drops kinda when you log in.
Yeah.
And you get bonus keys by like being like a honorable player. Like,
sure.
People can like say they like you after a game.
Yeah.
And you get chests by getting chests are more limited. You get them by doing really good on a character, or you're playing a character that you haven't gotten a chest with that season and someone else did really good in your game. And you just open it and you get a skin.
Cool.
And you can spend real money to open those. You can't trade them. None of that. You can buy them normally. But I think that's a okay model the way that game does it, because I don't know any friends that will buy those loot boxes.
Sure.
They just outright buy the skins, because you can just buy the skins, you know?
Right.
Every skin except for legacy skins is on the shop. And that's the cool thing. You can get legacy skins from chests, and so you can open. Like, I had a ton of skins on League.
Yeah.
Like, and I never spent. Well, I spent a little bit of money to like buy skins for friends. Like, that was fun.
Yeah.
And there's like a couple of years where you could use Subway gift cards to get League money, and I'd be like, yeah, I want Subway gift cards for my birthday.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And then on the other side of the coin is like Counter-Strike, where it's like, I know friends that wanted to open cases because it's like, ooh, I want to get a knife, like,
because it could be real money.
Yeah, real money. And I really think it's that flip, because there's no actual, like, no one besides like actual like whales and like streamers like really grind League cases.
Sure.
It's still like not great. Like, I think the best version of this is like the battle pass, because you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's all cosmetics, and you don't have to get it. Like,
yeah.
It's not gambling.
Yeah, it's more FOMO focused.
It's FOMO focused, which is like, okay.
Yeah.
It's a freemium model. There's got to be some psychological abuse there.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, aside from loot boxes, ESO rocks. Oh, that was weird.
Find a bug.
Yeah,
What?
The hidden area on the right side of the lake.
Oh, that's definitely not connected right now.
Gotcha. Okay, I won't worry about it just yet then.
That's probably, yeah. Oh, I think I've hit that before. It's because for the hidden area node, it has a export variable exposed to drop in the tile map layer. And I think I deleted that tile map layer.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so it's calling on a null value. Yeah, tilemap_layer.get. Yeah. Yup. The lake kind of needs some. There's like one hidden area in the lake right now, but I don't think I've put any others in there. I still don't really love the lake layout, to be honest.
Yeah. One sec. I'll be right back. Dude, oh my god. He just scared the shit out of me.
Huh.
She just texted me and she was like, Noah, I just threw my bow out and it got burned. It got thrown in the fire. And last night I saw our neighbor doing a bonfire behind our building.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought she was talking about her viola bow. That somehow her viola bow got accidentally put in with like the garbage of the recycling.
Uh-huh.
And got thrown into this person's bonfire. And so I just stood up and went over to her computer and she had her face in her hands. And I was like, oh my god. And then I looked at her computer and Minecraft was open. And she was standing in front of a fire in Minecraft. And she had just thrown her enchanted bow into the fire in Minecraft.
That's so funny. Like accidentally throwing your like diamond sword into the lava in the nether.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Oh my god. This gave me like a mini heart attack. Jesus.
Yeah, bows are expensive, right?
No, well apparently hers was like $80, so no. But they can be. Yeah, they can be very expensive. She said she would rather have thrown her actual bow into the fire than that enchanted bow she had in Minecraft.
No shot. No way.
Abby, what did you have on that bow?
I don't want to talk about it. What did I have on? I had power 4.
Yeah, are you a mending or an infinity user?
Power 4 definitely had infinity.
Infinity was on it. I had
Infinity,
Unbreaking
okay.
on it.
You had unbreaking,
I had
power, infinity.
what else did I have?
That's what you want.
You were trying to get fire.
Fire aspect is
Sunshine
cool.
I had, maybe?
Yeah. Pretty good one, from what it sounded like.
So-
Yeah, you can only get infinity and mending are exclusive, mutually exclusive on the bow, so you can get both.
Yeah.
And I always debate with my roommates which is better.
I think infinity is way better.
I think it's because so once you get late game, it's so easy to make
You just make
high
more
level
bows.
bows.
Yeah, like it's
You only need to carry one arrow. Like
yeah, it's and then mending you have to carry a ton of arrows. Like it just is not that, and it steals XP from you. Like no, infinity is infinitely better.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for these. So I just fill these out. Just fill these out.
All right.
Just single.
Well, it's 5 o'clock here, so I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
If you're still
Eat.
on the stream, thank you so much for joining us today. If you came here on the raid, we very much appreciate you staying. If you haven't already, please go wishlist upstream on Steam and go try the demo out and give us a follow here on Twitch. We're on our way towards that 50 follower mark. That means we could start making money, I think. That would be cool. Get some of that
Need a
couple cents of ad revenue.
John Games.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. We will be back 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. every day until Upstream is out sometime next month. So yeah, we will see you all next time.
Yeah.
Have a good evening.
Thank you for watching. Good night, y'all.